How to write a dystopian novel.
How to write a dystopian novel. Since dystopian novels frequently focus on technology and the impact it has on society, choose a kind of technology you'd like to write about, or create your own version of an existing technology. Once you've brainstormed some basic themes for your dystopian novel, it's time to create the rules for your fictional world, such as the laws, legal system, and punishments. Finally, decide on the major conflict that the characters will need to fight against, such as an unjust government. If you would like each step read out in detail, say read steps.
Read steps.
Step 1. Think about a current technology that interests you. Dystopian novels often focus on current or future technology, and the impact it has on society. Maybe you are interested in self-driving cars and what that will mean for people in the future. Or perhaps you want to focus on social media and the effects it will have or is having on society. Try taking a current technology and adding your own spin on it. You may add features to technology that complicate people's lives or make it harder for them to connect. You could also create your own version of an existing technology by adding elements to it. For example, you may create a communications network that runs on how many likes you get on social media. Step 2. Focus on a global issue or problem. Dystopian novels often examine a current global issue or problem and critique it. You may be interested in a global issue like climate change or the disparity between rich and poor. Ask yourself how you can explore the issue or problem in your novel. Use the problem as the theme for your novel. For example, you may tackle the issue of climate change by creating a world where cities are underwater and people live with a limited supply of oxygen. Step 3. Write about a social or cultural concern. Use a social concern like gender or racism as the theme for your dystopian novel. Explore race and gender through your characters and your setting. You can also look at cultural issues like appropriation, corporate responsibility, or gentrification. For example, you may look at the effects of gentrification by creating a dystopian world where only a select group of young men thrive in modern, clean homes and the majority of women and old people live in sewers. Step 4. Ask yourself what if. Push yourself to imagine what might happen and what might be possible. Ask yourself, what if this happened and how would it affect our future? In a dystopian novel, the what if usually leads to dire consequences. Try to imagine what might happen if your what if came true. For example, you may wonder, what if no one had any rights except for a select group of people? What if women were only used for reproduction? What if corporations ruled the world? Step 5. Read examples of the dystopian novel. To get a better sense of the genre, read several dystopian novels that have been successful. Try reading a variety of novels in the genre to get ideas and get inspired. You may read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, 1984 by George Orwell, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, The Earthseed series by Octavia Butler, The Giver by Lois Lowry. Final step. Think of a utopia that is achieved at horrifying costs. These are called negative utopias. It might seem weird that you think of a utopia instead of a dystopia, but negative utopia books are some of the best-selling in the world.